unless there's some sort of experience that's just non-negotiable for hiring at a role, I wouldn't worry about experience. And the reason I say that is they have experience of whatever role it is or whatever skill it is. But if they're not still doing that skill or role with their previous employer, there's a reason. And not always a bad reason, maybe poor experience for them on the management side of things, but they're still going to tell you they have that experience. So don't want to close the door to potential great hires, and the potentials that come with experience. They're going to let you know that anyway. So must have experience, my opinion, myth. Pay is the most important factor, and I should have had a poll question on how old is our audience here, because pay obviously is important. Compensation is an important factor in getting the right people through recruiting and hiring, but you can't chase pay, and it's not the most important factor. The stat that I had from Gallup poll, 86% of millennials said that they would work for less money to be a part of something larger. So that employer brand, 86%. And I said, let me keep digging. Over 59% had that same philosophy. So at the end of the day, what we're going to be hiring in the next 5, 10, 15 years is going to be millennials or the even younger generations. And pay isn't the most important factor. Obviously, they have to be able to live, but don't chase pay. Really focus on that employer brand. Pay fairly, but make sure that the employer brand comes through. And then finally, technology does everything for you. Another myth. You can't just set it and forget it. You can't just post it on Indeed and the other job boards and say, "Oh, we're going to get the great people." A lot goes into recruiting and interviewing, but in the hiring phase, those things are very important and they're worth investing some time into.